Hey, what's up, guys? Kyle back with another video. And today I'm doing my Naruto review, episode 62 review, English dub. So here it goes. Episode starts out with Naruto fighting Neji there. Uh, it kind of looks like Naruto was fighting Neji and stuff like that. And Neji was saying something too. He's like, "This is our destiny" and shit like that. And then Naruto is like, that's fucking bull crap there. He said, he's like, why it's your destiny to do it? I thought you're like, he was saying like, why it's your destiny there. I thought he's like, I thought you guys in the branch family was supposed to protect the main family, not beat them up and shit like that. Like Hinata, like he said something about Hinata and stuff like that. And like he's like why he used him like a punching bag and stuff like that. And Neji was so this is like still his destiny and shit. And he's like screw that. So Naruto attacks with his shadow clone there. It it failed there and shit like that. So Neji blocks all Naruto's chakra points there. And then he's like you're done and stuff like that. He was saying something about he's like you're done and shit. So um the Neji was actually telling the Protestant examiner, he's like this is over. This he's like in this match before he suffers his fate and shit like that. And then that's when he's like the Protestant examiner was like okay and shit. And then he almost gonna give Neji, and Naruto stopped him, and he's like he's like well he's like I have another trick up my sleeve and shit like that. So the fight was still going on and stuff. Naruto stood back up and he said, he's like, don't, he's like, don't count me out and stuff like that. So, and then he was saying something about um his thing and stuff like that. So Naruto was like, he was like thinking what Jiraiya said there. He was thinking what Jiraiya said. Jiraiya was saying something about if all his regular chakra gets drained out, Naruto can actually use the Nine Tails chakra there. So he's like, oh, I can actually use the red chakra and stuff like that. That's what Naruto was thinking. he's like, come on, come on, you stupid fox and shit like that. He told he, he's like, give him his power. So Naruto was actually using the Nine Tails chakra, and they're like, and it freaked out Neji. He's like, "What the fuck?" and shit like that. He's like, "How the fuck?" And he's like, "What the fuck? How the fuck he got all this chakra and shit like that?" He's like, "I thought I blocked them all out and shit." And everybody was like, pretty shocked in the stadium's like, "Oh crap!" and shit like that. How the fuck he got this type of chakra and shit like that? And the third Okage, he's like, yeah, that is the freaking Nine Tails chakra there. How he actually mastered the Nine Tails chakra and shit like that, or almost masters the Nine Tails chakra, or got control of it. So Naruto was ready to attack there um, with the Nine Tails chakra there. So he attacks him with the Nine Tails chakra. Naruto is much faster now, so uh, Neji throws the kunai right at Naruto. It missed there. He's like, "Wait, what?" And then he saw Naruto come right on top of him. Naruto throws the kunai in there, so um, it was like, and then Neji was actually throwing the freaking or the shuriken at Naruto, and it missed. So Naruto attacks there and says, "Don't." He's like, "Don't interrupt me" and stuff like that. So Naruto attacks there. Neji was trying to use his rotation to block Naruto's attack, and Naruto hit him at a right spot there where it broke the rotation, and then and then they both went flying into the ground and stuff like that. Mostly they went both flying into the ground and stuff. Um, it, it kind of looked like they're like, what the fuck? The contentions are like, what the fuck happened? Where is where's the two fighters and stuff like that? We see Neji popping out of the ground and stuff like that. And then you see Naruto like laying on the ground and stuff like that, like that, and he's like, "This is over," and stuff like that. And then we hear Ten was actually saying something about. He's like, "Yeah, no, Guinea can actually beat Neji there and stuff like that." That's what they were saying and stuff. But she was actually getting Naruto some props there, saying he can actually keep up his speed and shit. So that's what it was and stuff like that. Before the match was like almost completely over, and Naruto comes out of the ground and punches freaking Neji in the. He pops out of the ground and punches Neji there and knocks Neji out and shit. And then Naruto, you're not really a failure. He was telling him, he's like, that's your destiny. He's like, the Shadow Clones is your destiny and stuff like that. And then he's like, and then Naruto was like saying like, well, it's not really my destiny. He told him how many times he failed the the academy when he was telling him how he failed the academy a couple times there because he couldn't get the Shadow Clone Jutsu right there. And so he was telling him about that, and he's like, under like me there, you're not. He told him he's not a failure, and and then that's where the episode ends. So yep, that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, my response to it. Remember this. We like more videos. Please subscribe, hit the notification. Want to see more uploads. Comment, my response to it. Remember this. We like carry out. Out of your peace.